Hello and welcome to another useful and motivational episode here at English with Ahmee, the channel where you can learn English in a simple and easy way. Thank you so much for being here today. Today, we are going to talk about something that holds many learners back: translating in your head. Most English learners translate every word from their language to English. This makes speaking slow and difficult. Today, I will show you how to stop translating and start thinking directly in English. This will transform your fluency. Let's begin. Translating in your head means converting words from your native language to English before speaking. For example, you want to say, "I'm hungry," but first you think in your language, then translate each word to English, then speak. This process takes time and makes conversation difficult. When you think in English, you don't translate. The English words come directly to your mind. You think, "I'm hungry," immediately in English, without your native language involved. Beginners naturally translate because they're learning. But if you keep translating forever, you'll never become fluent. Fluent speakers think in English, not in their native language first. This is one of the biggest differences between intermediate learners and advanced speakers. Translating in your head creates several serious problems. It makes you slow. Translation takes time. While you're translating in your head, the conversation moves forward. You can't keep up. You miss opportunities to respond naturally. Causes mistakes. Every language has different grammar and word order. When you translate word by word, you make errors because direct translation doesn't work. It limits your vocabulary. You only use words you can translate. You avoid phrases and expressions that don't translate directly, even though they're common in English. Prevents fluency. Fluency means speaking smoothly without long pauses. Translation creates pauses. You can't be fluent while translating. It's mentally exhausting. Constantly translating is hard work. Your brain gets tired. Conversations become stressful instead of enjoyable. It blocks natural expression. English has its own way of expressing ideas. When you translate, you use your language's patterns, not English patterns. You sound unnatural. Translation is a crutch that seems helpful but actually prevents you from developing true fluency. Before we continue, I want to ask you something small. If you are finding this lesson helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps this channel grow and reach more learners. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button. Join the English with Ahmee family. Also, join our WhatsApp and Telegram channels. You'll get daily tips for thinking in English. The links are in the description below. Thank you for your support. Now let's learn how to think in English. Let me give you practical methods to start thinking in English. Describe your daily activities in English. As you do things, narrate in English. "I'm making coffee. I'm pouring water. Now I'm adding sugar." This trains your brain to use English for immediate thoughts, not translations. Think in simple English first. Don't try to translate complex thoughts. Start simple. "I'm tired. The weather is nice. I need water." Simple thoughts in English are better than complex translations. Learn phrases, not individual words. Instead of learning learn, take a shower, take a break, take care. Phrases come out naturally without translation. You use them as chunks, not word by word. Immerse yourself in English. Watch English videos. Read English books. Listen to English podcasts. The more English surrounds you, the more your brain starts thinking in it naturally. Label things in English. Put English labels on objects in your house. Door, window, refrigerator. When you see them, think the English word directly, not your language first. Practice inner monologue in English. Talk to yourself silently in English throughout the day. What should I eat? I'm tired today. I need to finish this work. This builds the habit of English thinking. Use English dictionaries. Stop using translation dictionaries. Use dictionaries that explain English words in English. This forces you to think in English, not translate. Don't search for perfect translations. If you can't think of the exact English word, use simple words to explain. The thing you use to cut paper, instead of struggling to remember scissors. Communication matters more than perfect words. These methods gradually shift your brain from translation mode to English thinking mode. Let me tell you about Lucia. Lucia lived in Brazil and had been studying English for 5 years. She knew thousands of words. She understood grammar. She could read English articles easily. But she couldn't speak fluently. Whenever someone asked Lucia a question in English, she froze. Her mind went into translation mode. For example, someone asked, "What did you do yesterday?" Lucia's brain immediately switched to Portuguese. She thought in Portuguese. Ontem eu fui ao supermercado e depois voltei para casa. Then she started translating each word. Yesterday, I went to supermarket and after returned to home. By the time she finished translating in her head, 5 seconds had passed. The other person looked uncomfortable. The conversation felt awkward. Lucia felt frustrated. I know English. I study every day. Why can't I speak naturally? One day, Lucia met an American woman named Sarah at a cafe. Sarah spoke Portuguese fluently. Lucia was impressed. How did you learn Portuguese so well? Lucia asked in English, struggling as usual. Sarah smiled. I stopped translating. I started thinking in Portuguese directly. But how? Lucia asked. When I try to speak English, I automatically think in Portuguese first. Sarah explained. That's because you learned English by translating. You need to retrain your brain. Start using English for your daily thoughts. Stop translating everything. But that sounds difficult, Lucia said. It is at first, Sarah admitted. But it gets easier. Let me show you something. Right now, describe this cafe in English. Don't translate. Just use simple words that come to your mind. Lucia took a deep breath. She tried not to think in Portuguese. She looked around and said slowly, "This cafe is nice. The coffee smells good. There are many people." It was simple, very simple, but Sarah smiled. Perfect. You didn't translate just now, did you? Lucia realized Sarah was right. For those few sentences, she had thought directly in English. That's the secret, Sarah said. Start simple. Don't try to express complex thoughts yet. Use the English you know directly. That day changed Lucia's approach to English. She started practicing Sarah's advice. Every morning while making breakfast, she narrated in English, "I'm boiling water. I'm getting a cup. I'm making tea." First, it felt strange. Portuguese words kept popping into her head. But Lucia pushed them away and forced herself to think in English. She labeled everything in her apartment with English words. When she saw her bed, she thought bed, not the Portuguese word first. She started having conversations with herself in English. Simple conversations. I'm hungry. What should I eat? Maybe pasta. Yes, I'll make pasta. The first week was hard. Lucia's brain kept wanting to translate, but she persisted. After 2 weeks, something amazing happened. Lucia was at the grocery store. She accidentally bumped into someone. Without thinking, she said, "Oh, sorry," in English. Came out automatically, naturally, without translation. Lucia was shocked. "I just thought in English," she realized. She continued practicing. After 1 month, she could have basic conversations without translating. The English came more naturally. After 3 months, Lucia met Sarah again at the same cafe. This time, when Sarah asked, "How have you been?" Lucia responded immediately and naturally, "I've been great. I've been practicing English every day. It's getting much easier. I don't translate anymore. The words just come to me now." Sarah was amazed by the improvement. "Lucia, you sound so different, so natural and fluent." Lucia smiled proudly. "I followed your advice. I stopped translating. I started thinking in English. It changed everything." 6 months later, Lucia got a job at an international company where she used English every day. She spoke confidently in meetings. She no longer translated in her head. She thought, spoke, and even dreamed in English. Lucia learned that the secret to fluency isn't learning more words or studying more grammar. The secret is training your brain to think directly in English. You can do what Lucia did. Stop translating. Start thinking in English. Your fluency will transform. Thank you so much for learning with me today. If this lesson helped you, please subscribe to English with Ahmee. Click that subscribe button for more fluency tips. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it with friends who translate too much. Leave a comment. Will you try thinking in English today? Tell us your commitment. Join our WhatsApp and Telegram channels for daily English thinking exercises. Links are in the description. Remember, stop translating. Start thinking in English. Your fluency transformation begins now. Until next time, keep learning, keep trying, and keep speaking. You've got this.